Hi everyone, welcome to Physician in the Kitchen. I'm your host, Dr. Monique, a plant-based board-certified family physician and creator of the brand Physician in the Kitchen. I'm here to help you discover, cook, and eat delicious plant-based foods because my mission is to fix America's health one plate at a time. Well, it is still January, so that means it is still National Slow Cooker Month. So today we've got another slow cooker recipe for you. If you missed our other recipe, go back and find our vegan chili that was absolutely scrumptious. So today we are making a stew featuring chickpeas, sweet potatoes, and kale with some warming spices such as cinnamon, cumin, and smoked paprika. The kitchen is already smelling good and I haven't even started cooking anything. And if you know me, you know that I love less mess, less fuss. So this one pot meal checks a lot of boxes for me. So before we get into that, be sure to do all the things. Click like, hit share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and now you can even join the Patreon family by signing up to become a member, and you get some behind the scenes stuff, some exclusive recipes, and just a lot of fun things that are for members only. So enough talking, let's get to cooking. Today's all-star lineup of ingredients is as follows: sweet potatoes, chickpeas, bell pepper, onion, garlic, our spices, cumin, cinnamon, smoked paprika, turmeric, and cayenne pepper, veggie stock, coconut milk, tomato sauce, or you could use crushed tomatoes or diced tomatoes with the sauce. And we're also going to add in some kale. All right, so this recipe checks a lot of boxes for me. If you've been watching me enough, you know that I love kind of one pot dishes, so this definitely checks that box. You can also make this in your multi-pot if you have one. Just be sure to use the slow cook feature. The other thing that this is great for is meal prepping, meal planning, because you can batch prep your ingredients beforehand, pull them out when you need them, and just dump them in your slow cooker. You can also, of course, kind of multiply the recipe so that you can make a big batch, freeze some, and then you've got some for a later time. And you can also use this to kind of clean out some stuff out of your fridge, your pantry, and just kind of, put everything together so that it doesn't go to waste. So this is another great recipe to have the kiddos help you with, because once you've prepped everything, you literally are just dumping everything in your crock pot. So if you watched the other episode where I was using the slow cooker, and yes, I said crock pot, but that's just the brand name for a slow cooker. So sometimes you'll hear me use that interchangeably. But the other trick that you want to do is go ahead and start warming up your slow cooker before you put your ingredients in. So we're going to go ahead and put in our sweet potatoes, our chickpeas, our onion, the sweet potato, and you can use, the bell pepper. You can use any color here. If you want to make it contrast, you could use a yellow, green, or red. Our garlic, our veggie stock, and this is homemade veggie stock, which is super easy to make. And then we're going to add in our tomato sauce and our coconut milk, and I'm using full fat here. And then we're going to add in our spices. We're going to add in a little bit of kosher salt and a few grinds of our black pepper. And we're going to give this a stir. And we're going to cook this on high for about 3 to 4 hours till everything has come together nicely. So if you work from home, this is something you can start in the morning. Check on it while it's cooking. If you commute and you don't work from home, this is the kind of thing you can set it. And when you get home, after a full day, then you will have dinner ready. If you're doing it that way, I would do it on low. If you are going to be away from the house, I would do it on low for about 6 to 7 hours. But if you're at home and you want to check on it, I would do it for 3 to 4 hours on high. All right. So now we're going to set this timer for 3 hours. And we'll check back in about 3 hours. While that's going, we can be working on another meal. We can make our rice to go with it, quinoa, whatever you're going to serve with it. This would be nice drizzled over even a baked potato. So you can be doing that other stuff, other meal prepping, other batch cooking while this is going. All right, check back in about 3 hours. Okay, so our stew has been cooking now for just about 2.5 hours. So we're in the home stretch. We're going to go ahead and add in now our greens so that they can start to soften up. So I'm using kale, but you could use collards, you could use spinach, whichever you like. Probably could even use some cabbage in here. So remember, this is going to wilt some. I've used about a bunch. I'm only going to use probably about half of that. Let's give that a stir. See how that comes together. Isn't this gorgeous? Just look at that. The chunks of the sweet potatoes, the chickpeas, the bell pepper that we've got in there. And now we're adding in even more fiber with our kale. I just love a good slow cooker dish. Like, this just warms my heart, literally. All right, see how that has all kind of been taken in? I probably could fit a little bit more in there. When in doubt, add more. Kale is a dark leafy green, lots of benefits, good for the digestion, good for the heart, good for your eyes, all of the things. So there we go. That looks amazing. All right, so now we're going to let this go another 30 minutes. And then it's going to be time to taste it. Doctor's orders. Sweet potatoes come in many colors, including white, cream, yellow, orange, red, brown, and purple. The color of the flesh inside can vary depending on the variety and can be creamy white, orange, or deep purple. Sweet potatoes are a nutrient-dense root vegetable celebrated for their delicious taste and impressive health benefits. Let's take a closer look at their health advantages and nutritional content. Health benefits of sweet potatoes. Rich in antioxidants. Sweet potatoes, particularly the orange and purple varieties, are high in beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, and anthocyanins, which help fight oxidative stress and reduce inflammation. Supports eye health. Beta-carotene is converted into vitamin A, essential for maintaining good vision, preventing dry eyes, and reducing the risk of macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss. Boosts immunity. Vitamins A and C in sweet potatoes strengthen the immune system and protect against infections. Promotes digestive health. High dietary fiber content supports gut health by promoting regular bowel movements and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Blood sugar regulation. Despite their natural sweetness, sweet potatoes have a relatively low glycemic index, especially when boiled, making them a good option for stabilizing blood sugar levels. Improves heart health. Potassium and magnesium in sweet potatoes help regulate blood pressure and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Support skin health. Vitamins C and E in sweet potatoes aid collagen production and skin repair, keeping the skin healthy and youthful. Energy booster. The complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes provide sustained energy release, making them an excellent choice for athletes and active individuals. The nutritional content of sweet potatoes per 100 grams or 2/3 cup cooked is 86 calories, 20 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, almost 2 grams of protein, and almost no fat. It is also a good source of vitamins A, C, B6, and the minerals potassium, manganese, magnesium, and iron. Tips to maximize sweet potato benefits. Pair sweet potatoes with a healthy fat, such as olive oil or avocado, to enhance the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, such as beta-carotene. Baking or steaming sweet potatoes helps to retain more nutrients compared to frying. And opt for varieties with vibrant colors, such as purple or orange, for higher antioxidant content. Okay, so it's been right at 4 hours. Our veggies are cooked. Our kitchen is smelling great. It is now time to eat this. Just look at that. Look how absolutely amazing that looks. Let me zoom in so you can see. We've got our kale, our chunks of sweet potato, our chickpeas, and then we've got garlic and onion in there as well. So we're gonna plate this up and garnish it with a little bit of fresh avocado and a squoze of lime juice. That's right, a squoze of lime juice. Now you could serve this over rice or quinoa or with crusty bread, or skip the carb altogether and just eat it as is. And that's what we're gonna do today. Let's put some fresh avocado on there for some added fat. A little bit of lime juice to brighten it. And wherever you've got lime and avocado, of course you need a little bit of cilantro. Look at that. All right, we're gonna give this a taste. All right, everyone, it is time for my favorite part of every show, which is the taste testing. So we've got just a beautiful cornucopia of colors, flavors, textures. It's all gonna come together in my mouth right now. So make sure I've got a little bit of the greens, the potatoes, which are perfectly tender, not too mushy, just the right texture, and a little piece of that avocado with some of that cilantro. Get into it. All right, so I got a little bit of everything on my spoon. Remember, take small bites when you're on TV. Oh my goodness. I don't care about the TV rules. I had to go back for more. This is so good. It's a little sweet from the coconut milk and of course the sweet potatoes. The avocado gives it a nice fatty mouthfeel. The greens are just a nice kind of just layer of texture. Everything, it's just, oh my God, this is amazing. This is a perfect celebration of National Slow Cooker Month. Oh my gosh, I love it. So guys, I'm gonna get back into this bowl, but before I do that, make sure you do all the things. Click like, hit share, subscribe. I feel like I have something in my mouth. And ring the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our Plant Power content. And now, of course, you can join our Patreon family. Remember, this is a one-pot meal. This is something you can prep your veggies in advance for, and then dump everything in the pot. So you got your meal prepping, your meal planning, one pot, you name it. It really checks a lot of boxes. And it's good for you. Did I say that? Did I mention that? So if you enjoy my sweet pea, chickpea, and kale stew as much as I have, please, please, please be sure to take a picture and tag me at Physician in the Kitchen on all social media. I would love to see how it comes together in your kitchen. So remember, Dr. Monique, Physician in the Kitchen, telling you to keep it 100. Plant-based, that is. Eat well. Now, I gotta take a TV bite. I keep forgetting because I can't eat all this at one time. Okay, so we're gonna just take part of that. So, okay, and action.